weparedio naRumbi wekulaw as a lawyer. What's different?
I think Rumbi law can be a little more in your face. I can be a little aggressive in defending, a client's rights and stuff like that. So I think, the law is what gives me the mandate, to want to do good and help. And then radio is quite different because it's a platform and it gives me an opportunity to actually a little relax, but also to spread awareness. So now it's no longer about, okay, Shade, and you're dealing with specific circumstances. But it also sometimes informs. Obviously I don't talk about the people's names or whatever, but it could be maybe in a season there's a lot of maintenance cases. And the issues are maybe you have a season where you're representing people with, divorce issues, or maybe issues the landlord, the tenant, issues the security. So it then allows you to see, okay, these are the issues that people are dealing with. So maybe if I give them awareness on this, it's relevant to them because then or maybe and then all like my states and that lived reality is then you can translate it better and then it's awareness. So now you can sit and actually say, all right, so stay out of this trap.
Okay.
If you want this to happen, it just so. Even Jokupana Marika.
Hi, bro.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Sorry to disturb the conversation.
No, it's okay.
Mind if I get a drinks order from you guys? What would you like? Any specifics?
Makulayo.
Let's go in that direction.
Absolutely.
I can have Minute Maid.
Minute Maid.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and for the lady?
I will have a Malawi Shandy.
All right.
Thank you.
That will be a few minutes.
All right,
Okay,
thanks
thank
so
you.
much. Yeah. So I guess, that the platform now is amazing because, people don't realize and all sorts of people.
Millions of people, they listen to radio.
Yeah. So you can be listening to radio in your car. You can be listening Uchita Basa, maybe working a night shift, maybe whatever. But, that information is...
But, Mahambo embarrassed by radio. Like, feel like this is an embarrassment and when was that? What happened?
I think I got, things like where you get somebody's name wrong or their designation.
BTM instead of BMT.
Oh yeah.
It's
close, but you are completely off. And then
Okay.
the person is like, excuse me, point of correction. I'm actually Ningi Dingi from Ningi,
Okay.
not Ningi Ningi, and you're like, yeah. So that's happened. Another one which was really bad, I had Mija Vanota he's
Nyanduri.
Nyanduri. I'm telling you, he had done his PhD in Shona. In Shona.
Wow.
Do you understand? And he's like, Rumbidzai tite naurano yendu kufapa kutanga kusvika pakuguma tichitaura nezvemiro maichete. And then he got to using certain words. I was like, oh my goodness, what did he say? Oh no, but Oh, thank you. Looks so nice.
Please make sure you mix very well before
Mix well. All right. Thank you.
That's Malawi Shandy.
Yes. It's a Malawi Shandy. So basically, it's... because he layers it. So he puts bitters, he puts stony, he puts lemonade, and then, it's a shandy. So it's mixed.
Oh.
It's mixed, but it's all soft drinks.
Wanted.
Yeah. Actually, Vandafunga, the most embarrassing, actually.
Oh, the biggest.
Oh, I forgot this one. Having a conversation with the mayor of Harare, and he's
Mr.
talking
Mafume.
about, yes, his worship, Mr. Mafume. He's saying, I know Harare, Vandama, my gearbox. I'm like, my gearbox?
My gearbox in the
What do you mean? And then he's like, I saw one the my gearbox. I'm like, hang on a minute, what do you mean? Gearbox, the motor.
Don't know, but tell me some message WhatsApp. Bruno was in my gearbox.
Say was my gearbox.
I'd like to interrupt quick conversation.
Okay, nice.
All right, so what are we having? Do you need some time with the menus or you already know what you want?
I think...
Obviously, there is something in mind, but...
You have something in mind. What do you recommend?
I can have crush and chips. Yeah.
Okay. And how's the drink?
Good.
All right, I'm glad you like it.
Nice. It's refreshing. Refreshing. I will have the surf and turf combo. Was it?
Starch.
What are my choices?
You've got fries, you've got salad, you've got mashed potatoes,
Can I
That's
have
seven turf.
mash?
surf and turf.
Oh,
Can I have mash? Oh, chips, chips, chips,
All right.
chips. I think yes. Chips, yes. Let's do chips. Let's scratch the mash. Yes, and then he went on to explain what gearboxes are, and
now you're realizing. Oh.
did she Momo? My phone was ringing. I was Miss Gearbox for many weeks after that.
But
Yeah.
besides legal bay, pane saimwe ramambopiri parendio nevanhu like zari kutoita kuti tofarire kuti vanhu vakudeedza sero but vanoramba vachidaro listeners to that.
Yeah. Legal Bay was actually the name that I didn't like in the beginning.
What happened? Vakangotanga from nowhere.
Yeah, because it was the season where there was everything Bay, everything Bay, everything Bay. If you
Yeah,
remember, there
yeah.
was Ruby Taka, a good friend of mine, she was News
Bay.
Bay. Then there was
Oh.
you remember that period? And then I think
bay.
somehow, and then and then not just all Rumbies. And then there was I think Justice Chugumba was Justice Bay and
Justice
whatever.
Bay, yeah.
So then people said, you talk about legal issues on the
Legal
radio,
Bay.
so you are Legal Bay. And I was like,
Wow.
but but
Ende sari kupenga na urifarire ka but ndiro sari utozo
exactly.
boss ndotona pa hashtags yenyu hashtag legal
You
bay.
see now. Then I think someone wrote an article in the newspaper. And then I was at a different station then. I was at Heart and Soul. And I think the article was Venge, Heart and Soul's Legal Bay.
Heart and Soul's legal bay.
So from then I was like, okay, let me stop fighting it. I think I could make this work. And then the rest is history. Really.
Legal bay.
Yeah.
There's something that you don't like about law.
Ikubasa, but I know. Sometimes I feel that the law is inaccessible. Certain processes are expensive, and sometimes you represent someone who's going against a big company that is determined not to pay them. That's determined not to, not to do anything about, what this person is aggrieved about. And then they will just tie this person up in process. So they will either run out of money or energy. So sometimes that happens. Yeah. And then other
someone is taking advantage of someone.
It's not really taking advantage. It's just the way the system is. It's just the way the system is. So there's things like that make me upset. Sometimes you don't agree with the way that a matter goes. Sometimes there's not enough evidence, even though you really, really can see, So doing criminal law is so different from civil matters because if you get it wrong, if you get it wrong, it means baba avachayi kumba, mai avachayi kumba. So there's a real
But get back home back family.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your family, you have 2 daughters
Yes.
and your husband.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Lawyer uzombopinde mumba here. Ambofile panapa ngatongera ndakuti even my families chako chaiko. I'm one person who afare my family groups. I pa WhatsApp I exhaust. Sometimes I feel like hey, mune kuti akucharo kakanyanya sere. So sometimes I'm implementing zvokulo. Zinoti abana ndakutonga mhuri ndaku andina kuwanza.
No, but akusi kuwanza because I see it as a skill.
All right.
That allows me to mediate, that allows me to facilitate conversations.
Okay.
And help people arrive at an understanding if they're not, if they're not getting along. So I actually see it as a skill, and now if anything happens, so you're the point of reference. Sometimes maybe you'll be asked to even help with family issues. For example, my late grandmother, God rest her soul, Mbuya Venge, I help my family with her estate, things like that, for example. Again. Again, that's why I said, BMT, I'm so thankful for the family that I come from because they're principled. Like I'm saying, even if they call, maybe we need an agreement of sale. Maybe they'll say, well, maybe they'll then say, I'm in or but they pay. But they pay because the only way you can support someone is if I pay you for the service that you do. You know what I mean? There's no other support. Even emceeing jobs, there's times they'll say, come and MC kwakati, but then they'll say, all right, we'll give you Titozo.
Kona kuti uyacho dzazokupa rice munoona chani. Ine time here zvonogomera kuti ava ndamboone rice. Apa ndakumboda mari.
I think rice
Where's the balance yekuti unoti aiwa imimi nditozomadheza makatangawo looking for clients. Municharge wangu oyanongo uchizvipa but zvinonogomera papi so that aubrutse futi vagara vari museko because a lot of people vane problem ipapo. Kuzobalancisa kuti now ndakuita value ndafanira kuchidai so.
I think you should be flexible. Obviously, when you're starting out, rice bowl, but progress. Get to a place where you're saying, rice jakakwana, because it shows that you are putting value in yourself, in the brand, in what you can do. Because Viola Davis, I don't know, my algorithm has just been showing me Viola Davis things. You know, the actress, she says your purpose, when you realize your purpose, is not in doing it, but it's in how you make people feel when you do it, you know? So if you know what you're bringing, then you can actually say
impact,
no. Yes. Saka you can then put a value and say, I want takabva kuma rice, ndakuma 150. And then 150.
Exactly. Can that 50 in the next 2 years?
No, 2 years is a long time. Why are we going to 2 years? No. 6 months. 6 months, 250. 6 months later, we're in 500.
But vakawanda vanozonedza vasinzuse buzano vachakatanga newe kuna vanotodaro business yekuti tati mani maloyal clients ako iwewe tichitenga zvako pasina munhu aitenga. Now you're telling us kuti wakudai so but you're like that.
No, but ndose flexibility for your loyal clients. It's okay to have that that you can discount for.
Okay,
that's fine. You say to that person, now I'm charging $1,000 for an event, but because you get $500 or something. But you can discount. That's why I said be flexible, use your discretion, because you obviously want to keep those people close, but also get the best business to get his new business.
Wow.
You see? And
referrals
are awesome. And you can only get referrals if you are staying in good books with people. But referral yacho discount. That's how you have to just try and balance it. But look at it as a business. See each and every transaction or each and every event as a transaction. Even and the way that you add extra value, extra something. Do you know the guy who you see, and then just be able to find find value. Number one, if you can recognize value, different billing and pricing points. So a service that would have ordinarily cost 500, but in what I do a week before the event, I come and I inspect the venue.
Okay.
I have meetings with certain people.
Pandamari
because I'm coming. Then you can call that your pre-production fee. You can call that your research and development fee. Then you're saying what I'm gonna give you at the end is such a tight product that you have it in your memory for the rest of your life.
That's a loyal defense plan of it.
Kinda. Because you're planning. I mean, you have to prepare for your case. You have to prepare arguments. You have to present them. So I think you're loaded. You're doing all these things already. A little bit.
So how's the daily routine? Every time.
I try. Because you never know where you might
So on
end
weekends, let's talk about your weekend routine. How often do you go out as a family? Nana Zoe,
Okay, so weekend routine, I lie in. Because I'll be tired.
Like what time? 11. 12.
If I'm really tired, yeah.
1 p.m. To calculate my hours.
Maybe no gonna Friday no gonna maybe 10 in the evening.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1.
Not one all the time. Like 12, like 11, like mid-morning. Oh. And then also sometimes if the kids keep me up, 3 a.m. 1 no one knows about. Yeah. But okay, so we can...
because then about
yeah.
My little ones.
Here's where it gets so nice. My husband is amazing. He is an early riser, so he will be up from 6 or 7.
Okay.
If the kids wake up at 8, he's with the kids. Achivaita the porridge, they go, they play, they whatever, because he doesn't want them to wake me up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm also very grumpy. You see, I'll be grumpy. I'm part time. So he'll make sure that I sleep, and then when I wake up, I'm nice and rested, and then we get into things. So normally they would have eaten. If not, we do brunch. Toita brunch, tapedza brunch.
Breakfast plus lunch.
Kawan, tozomboro.
But yeah, inoshanda kuZimbabwe anti family setup yedu yatoijaira because ndinofunga kuti branch ndo panenge paine batanidzwa
Which
kuti pamwe tinoje serial makusenika
yes.
tanguita zvebranch na 12:30 takutonoswera takutonanga usana zvakatirera sisusu because waizodzoka pasi imwe waizodzoka kuchikoro around 1 chaizongoradza chiunzonzi pane muenzi azotora chikafu chako akadya saka takuda kuti wakutongomirira zvemaneka ndichimonotenga inonzi chi half bread umufana umwane cold water.
I've never experienced that. I don't know.
Kodi zvaiitika manje zvaisapedza wiki zvisina kuitika izvozvo kunzi pane muenzi azongofura nepanapa akatora raisi rako kuti one mama kumpungu wangu mama kupa vanhu sei uizo ndabuda na8 tichenda kuchikoro then ndadyei but anyway mai vangu ndovaregerera
we forgive you, Mama.
vabereki African parents.
We love you. So I mean, sometimes if there's something happening, if there's an event somewhere we could go, or the kids like to play, the girls like to play. Mazwana, there's lots of places to play. Zim is on the up and up. Harare, especially, there's so many places.
What is my tablet?
Zoe has a phone. And then she tablet. But then she mentioned my letters and whatever. Like I'm saying, the age that we're living in, it's just there's so much stuff. Ukaenda downtown. So now I like to go downtown.
All right.
Where you can get kids things. My computer, my keyboard, So you just go get stuff there.
How much you downtown? Sometimes you know
Serious. Ndopfeka matomi yangu ndobva ndaenda.
Hanzi nomwe munhu panongoda lazy day ka.
Rekuzoti uchafamba.
Pa 3 months dzako dzese ka. Unongonogara mbero so oita kugara mbero. Kuita kugarira kuti
you must take me with you. You must take me with you.
Deny energy yacho man.
No, PMT, you have such a great dress sense. I love the way that you dress. You've got a great dress sense. Very great dress sense. Yeah. It's Culture My Boutique. Nice. No. So, I mean, I just try and keep a balance. I believe in family time. I believe in doing everything with a happy heart.
Okay.
Everything, anything. So when you apply that, yes. And then, no, I also push. And then scheduling. You're asking me how I manage to do everything. I stick to a schedule. That's why.
So you write things down.
I write things down. Yeah. I have good, you need to have like apps on your phone. I do that or like things on my watch. Yeah, so I.
But so going to survive versa kana kuti pane chinozotangira chimwe before I'm not
because you're not writing it down. Because you're not writing it down.
So I'll buy a diary for myself. So talking about to tanga diary.
You don't even have to buy a diary. Shanza for now.
Just some applications among.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get a daily planner, you can get a scheduler, you can So I also use a lot of those tools, So I'm not so my schedule for the week. So I have to make sure that my law stuff ends circa 4:30, and then my shift, if it's Monday to Thursday, I have to be at the studio at 5, so that I do a 6 o'clock shift. I finish at 9, probably get home 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Maybe the kids will be asleep. If that's the case, then I can plan for the next day. If they're awake, so gonna tamba until 2 in the morning.
And don't tell me over that.
Yes, and then
balance.
I'm trying. So I'm just trying to then schedule, but having support is really important. I have an amazing support system. My partner at home, my partner at the firm, my partners at the studio.
Behind the personality, the brand.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
multi-award winning. So any pressures, my awards, aren't it? Because ningo kama turike sembo kama tarisa ka. Then you're like, guys, shanda me hard worker. How does that feel?
Oh, you know what? It's overwhelming.
Dope.
Oh,
Food is ready.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Please enjoy the feast.
Thank
Okay, sure.
you. Oh, wow. Wow.
Let me do this.
Delicious. You know, for someone who's so extroverted, thank you. And all that, you would be surprised that it's quite difficult for me to process my own achievements.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult for me to process my own achievements. I can be a cheerleader for other people and be like, oh my God, you're doing so well, but I get overwhelmed, you know?
Kuti.
Is this me? You can't
Wasa
believe
kundinyanyire rawa. Light
it.
just kuwanda ere.
You can't believe it. Also, you know, it's underestimating, you know, your real impact, you know. And, you know, I had a season where people were just giving me my flowers, you know. At one point, I just broke down because I was like, wow. When I do things, I'm doing it with all my heart. I'm not expecting.
My flowers
No, as the, I'm happy for execution. As long as I execute, I say I'm good.
Wow.
And so it's like extra gratification in engagement, you know. So I believe in gratitude. Yeah, I believe in hard work. I believe in
I think
wholehearted.
ukutendo kwakatongokoshawo.
Yeah. Isikhumba kwethu phamsore. Phamsore. So, sometimes, you know, but there's a lot of people who were able to see things in me even before I could. And
But there is something I'm not thinking that is here about Rumbidzai. What's that?
I'm really very, very, I can be very stubborn. Oh, you know that? Do you know that about me? I don't know if you know that.
Bichana. Not
Yeah, so if I believe.
I don't think it's stubbornness. Cool.
It's principle.
Like,
Yes. Indeed, if I believe that something is right, I will stand by that. I don't care who or what says anything other than that. That, I don't know what to call that. No, but it's principle. But it's obstinate. Nanzi, I'm obstinate, but in a principled kind of way. Yeah, so I can stand up for myself when I need to. But I generally don't like to get, you know. No, because it's too much energy for me. Yeah.
Living kids, mnashinda kubasa, manaine 1 maybe 9 months, achisira maid. What's your take on that? Your experiences with housemaids.
I've been very lucky. I think for Zoe, I left her at 4 months.
Okay.
To start going back to work. But I did my 3 months. Yeah, so about 4 months. They pampered and she does it. I had a really great maid. She was a person who loved kids. And
But you want to say to me, because most of the time you're not around.
You have to do assessment. Number one, I think you need to pray about it. Number two, you can sense things from Munu. Study. Study Munu. Also get the details of this person, next of kin. Look into that person's life and then have a respectful relationship and we treat the people that we're trusting with our children badly.
And one was one.
I was sometimes you do the overt something bad.
But for the sake of the child now,
you see, I think try to you see what I mean? Because then you never know. So I think it's important to have someone you can trust. Each time background checks and make sure that you know who this person is. Now we've got very, very fortunate. My kids, when they're starting to speak, would say mom, dad, and my no, that's our helper. So she's amazing. Yes, we're so thankful to have people like that. So I think really chagai munhu momunjera moona kuti munhu anoda vana
prefer kutora hama dzavo ka?
But nyangwe nama yako, just still check. Is it, look for someone who genuinely loves kids. Who has a good heart. Yes. Who has a good heart. I see now, some certain traits. And once you pick them up, please let that person go.
Okay.
Yes. And leave your kids in a safe place. Sure. Yeah. I think that's what I'd say about that.
Samune mundere marari.
Munda.
Kana kona wose munhu wa lawyer so. Nari mutemo.
Munda wekuri.
Munda munda kana pamba, how often do you do gardening and mtungitoka munda kana chibage?
This time around not so much, but ndikaenda kupurazi kwamdara.
Ndinonyonga nepurazi.
Yeah. Saka ndinoenda ikoko and then we harvest things.
Kodi muyopurazo?
Nzungu, we do madima, sweet potato, quite a lot of them.
Anoti madima.
Mabura, madima, bambaira.
How's the food?
Good. It's really good. We need to come back. So I got the surf and turf.
Okay.
Yes,
You love egg?
Yes, I like fish. And was
potato.
You said I can't have prawns. So, this is the nearest thing.
Or nearest to prawns?
Yes.
Okay.
Kinda. Yeah. So
what's next for our lawyer, for our media personality, amount award winning?
Big things. Something amazing is happening. So watch this space.
Something amazing.
Breaking
something
borders.
Amazing.
Yes. Something amazing.
Breaking borders.
Maybe. Yes. Yes. Something. You can come. Auntie, you know, suitcase.
No one depends.
Better. Open them suitcase. No, it's 2026 is a year for clarity, for intentionality, for
and be intentional.
Be intentional.
I love that.
Yes, be intentional. And I'm looking to keep growing the brand, So the brand is Legal Bay. I've got Legal Bay Private Limited.
Okay.
And then I've founded this platform called Mitemo, where we're just breaking down legal issues. We're just trying to make it easy to understand. Because, the law is complicated, So sometimes you just need someone who can break it down. And the simplest thing to do if you want to be happy, if you want to be successful, use your God-given talents.
My gifts are in our way.
Yeah. And most is anzi chicha wakabata icho.
Shawinacho.
Ipapo.
Jipapa ninya yese papo.
Mbudzi inodya payakasungirwa.